right. I'm sure you weren't expecting that.
I'll be perfectly plain. I'm still processing to some degree.
Why do you think I did it, Eliza? What were your take on me doing it? Like, why do you think I did that? Feel free to take a seat.
Why I think you would do it in such a manner?
Yeah, sure, if that's how you interpret it, yeah.
I must say, you do have a flair for the theatrical.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing, you know?
I'll have to say it is notable. Especially when getting a message across, to have it tied to a sharp and distinct emotion. However troubling it can be.
Do you believe you are cut out for this position?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, would I?
Eliza, I've chosen you because I believe for every yin there's a yang. And the truth of it is, you're the only person here in New Babylon to challenge me, but not challenging in the stupidity of what Bazim is doing, fucking being a drama queen, but truly challenge. You saw something you believed in, you feel like you needed to speak on it, and you stood your ground. And you did so by actually getting your point across, not just to sit there to bitch and to moan and to cry. And if I were to lead as Marduk again, I need to be challenged sometimes. Not all the time. I'm sure we'll agree on a lot. But in crucial times where hard decisions need to be made, it is good to have somebody who might oppose it and show me a different way. Why do you think I shot Beric there?
If anything, it hopefully can put a punctuation on the doubts that people have been holding.
That is absolutely correct. Now, do I believe Beric was the spy? I think if I had to choose from everybody who I would put my house on, if I owned one, it would be Beric. Now, do I know for a fact he is a spy? No. But the ideology of a spy being amongst us needed to die. Now, the spy could very well still be here. But we cannot operate in a way where we're looking over our shoulder, where we're looking to our left and our right and wondering if the people we are with are going to be the ones putting the knives in our back. I needed the people to believe that we can move on. There's no spy any longer. That it is truly a time for us to repair and rebuild and to heal. That is something you'll learn as being the regent. Sometimes people just need to die. Something I try to avoid, especially with New Babylon, especially now more than ever. But as I stood there and hearing Clark, you know, under his breath, call him a liar and seeing the faces of the others, and I even went to every individual that I at least spoke to and asked them if they had to pick one person, who would they pick? Everybody picked Beric. Or I would say at least 90% did. What's behind me is ambition. So much ambition that it scares me. Because what we're going to attempt to do has never been done. Not in Los Santos anyways. And for us to pull it off, I really do believe we need confidence in the things that we are doing. And I'm sure maybe you disagree or maybe you don't, but there was no confidence in any of the things that we built. The Codex, to me, you can argue it, is the most important thing of any society. The Codex that we can refer to that can guide us in times where we need to make decisions. Absolutely zero confidence in it, and it was only ever a tool.
This I can agree with, yes.
Again, when I was first drawn to you, was because of New Epsilon. When I went to visit, I don't know, I think within 5 minutes I understood why you had such a massive following. And I know I glaze you a lot, as the kids would say it, but it's for good reason. The mind that you have, your ability to convince people to believe in something and to lead them to it, even if it may not be true, I've never seen before. I've never seen it to the level that you were capable of doing it. You had no power. You had no money. You had no resources. You just had an ideology you believed in. And you just went around and said, hey, you might believe in this too. And before you know it, you took Los Santos by storm. I ask as the Marduk that you please bring the energy here. I believe you are crucial to our survival in many ways. One, in keeping the belief of the people here that are currently here. And two, like I said, the pulse of New Babylon is its population. We need more people. But not only that, we need people who are coming in with the belief and the ambition. And I believe you're the only person that can guide them there. I believe you are the only person that can also decide whether or not they should be here. So as the regent, you don't need my permission anymore. You feel like you want to onboard somebody, you don't have to wait around and ask for my approval. Now, I do say that there could be crucial circumstances where I might need to overturn or approve somebody. But for the most part, do as you please. Any questions so far?
At the moment, no, but I know they will certainly flood on through at the least opportune moment.
And I'm here to answer them. A couple more things. Number one, we will rebuild the church. We will do it together. We will do it. You asked me. Funny how things come full circle. When you asked me months ago to kind of give you the teachings of the Stormlord, well, I will do that at the church. And from there, I believe we should build the codex out of these ideologies. I believe religion and law need to go hand in hand. From there, we will determine truly how trials should be held. And then from there, we can obviously disclose all this information to our sheriff, and hopefully he can then take that and actually be a sheriff. Any questions so far?
Not presently, no.
Now, I don't know if you're wondering what happens with Edgar. Well, a few things. One, the reason why Edgar is not the regent anymore is I believe he always used Babylon as a weapon, and it was never his home. I believe he viewed Babylon as a way to oppose the faceless. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with that. As a matter of fact, I do believe and hope that one day we can oppose them. But the reality is, I feel it's clouded his judgment too much, and he lost sight of the bigger picture, and he was never really here when I needed him to be here. He was always just thinking, how can I get these guys next? What is my next move? What is my next plan? When I needed him to be here, thinking about New Babylon's next move, New Babylon's next plan. I think, so obviously, on the weekends, I go over to the forest, do a couple mushrooms, and enjoy my time there. So I ask that you take the next couple days, just kind of absorb it, kind of think about, the codex, the church, how you believe things should work, what you really feel needs to be done to kind of capture and hold the belief of New Babylon within people. I ask that, any recruiting that you want to people you want to onboard, any recruiting you want to do, you get that going immediately. And just kind of think about what you really think you being the regent means. And then come Monday, we discuss it all.
Easily enough.
All right.
Well, not easily enough, but I will do such.
All right. And again, this is our ultimate goal right here. NB Vault-001. If we succeed in this, nobody can hold power over us anymore. Not with the looming threat of nuclear warfare anyways.
Indeed.
All right, Eliza. You're going to be a fine regent. Probably the best one New Babylon will ever have.